Aardvark Aardwall Farin Abak Abacus Abaft Abalone Abandonment Abandons Abased Abasement Abash Debate Abatement Abates Abattoirs Abis Abis Abits Abbreviates Abbreviating Abbreviations Abdicates Abdication Abdomins Abdominal Abducting Abductions Abductors Abducts Beam Able Abel Aberdeen Aberrant Aberrations Abetting Abeyance Abhorrence Abhors Abides Abiding Abidjan Ability Abjectly Abjured Ablets Ablating Ablation Ablative Ablaze Able-bodied Ablest to bloom Abolutions Ably Abnegation Abnormalities Abnormally abolished Abolitionists Abominably Abominations Aborigines aborted Abortionists abortive abounding abounds about abraded abrasions abrasiveness abrasives abridgment abridging abroad abrogations abruptly abruptness abscesses absconded absealed absenteeism absenting absent-mindedly absent-mindedness absoluteness absolutism absolutists absolved absolving absorbed absorbency absorbent absorbers absorbingly absorption absorptivity abstainers abstains abstemiousness abstentions abstractedly abstractions abstractly abstrusely absurdist absurdity abundantly abusers abusively abusiveness abutments abutted abysmally academia academically academicians academics academy acanthus acapulco exceeding accelerations accelerometers accenting accents accentuating acceptability acceptably acceptances acceptors accesses accessibility accessions accessory accident accidentally accident prone accidents acclaims acclamations acclimatizing accolades accommodations accompaniments accompanying accomplishes accomplishments accordingly accordionist accords accosting accountability accountancy accountants accounting accreditation accrediting accredits accretions accruing accumulations accumulators accurately accusations accusingly accustoming ace centric acerbity acids acetates acetone acetylene achievements achieving achingly achromatic acidic acidification acidifying acidity acidly acidophiles acidrain acids acknowledgements acme acolytes aconite acorns acoustically acoustics acquaintances acquiescent acquiescing acquires acquiring acquisitions acquisitiveness acquitted acquittals acquittedly acrobatics acronyms acrostics acrylics actings actionable actions activated activation activations activators activism activists activity actresses actualization actualized actualities actuarial actuators acupuncturists acutely acuteness acuter cyclic adages adagio adamantly adaptability adaptations adaptively adapters addendum addictions additiveness additionally additives addling addressability addressing adducing adelaide adenoids adenomas adequately adherence adhesiveness adhesiveness audios adjacently adjectives adjoined adjourning adjourns adjudges adjudicating adjudicators adjuncts adjustments adjustments admins administratively administrators admirals admiringly admissions admitted admonishment admonitions admonitory adobe adolescence adoptions adorably adoration adorns adrenaline adroitness adsorption adulatory adulterations adultery adulthood adumbrating advances advantageously adventuresly adventurism adventurously adversarial adversary adverse, adversely adversities adversity adverted advertise advertised advertisement advertisements advertiser advertisers advertises advertising adverts advises advisability advisable advised advisedly advisor advisors advises advising, advisory advocacy advocate advocated advocates advocating ads aegis eolian eons a-rated a-rating aeration aerator aerials aerify aerobatics aerobically aerobics, aerobraking aerodromes aerodynamics aerofoils aeronautics aeroplanes aerosols aerospace aesthetically aestheticism, aestheticsy afar affably affairs affections affectedly affecting affectionately affections affective effects afferent affidavits affiliated affiliates, affiliations affine affinities affinity affirmations affirmatively affirmed affirming affirms affixes affixing afflicted afflictions afflicts, affluent afflux affordability afforded affords afforestation afforested affronted affronts afghans afield afire aflame afloat afoot aforementioned aforesaid aforethought afraid, afresh Africans afros afterbirth aftercare after effects afterglow afterlife afterlives aftermath afternoons aftershave aftershocks aftertaste afterthoughts afterwards again against agar agavies ageism ageless agencies agendas agents agents agglomerations agglutinative aggravates aggravations aggregations aggressively aggressiveness aggressors aggrievedly aghast agility agings agitated agitations agitators agitators glow agnosticism agnostics agonizing agonists agony agoraphobic agrarian agreeableness agreements agrees agribusiness agriculturalists agrimony agrochemicals agronomists agronomy aground dedicampator aids decampating aids ailerons ailments aimlessly aimlessness airbase airborne airbrush airbus air conditioning aircraft aircrew airfields airflow airforce airframes airgun airiness airings airless airlifting airlifts airliners airlocks airmail airman airplane airports airships airsickness airspace airstream airstrips airtype airwaves airworthiness airworthy H is ajar akimbo akin Alabama alabaster alacrity aladdin alanine alarmingly alarmism alarmist alarms Alaskan Albania Albany albatrosses albeit albinism albumin albums alchemical alchemists alchemy alcoholics alcoholism alcohols alcoves aldehydes alderman aldrin alehouse alembic alertly alertness alert sales alfalfa algae algebraically algebras Algerian Algiers algorithmically algorithms aliases alibis alienates alienation aliening aliens alighting alignments alike alimentary alimony aligning aliphatic aliquots alive alkali alkaline alkalinity alkalis alkaloids alkanes alkyl allaying allegations allegedly allegiances alleging allegorically allegories allegory allegro alleles allergens allergies allergy alleviates alleviations alleyways alliances allies alligators alliterations alliterative allocated allocating allocations allocators allophones allotments allotropic allotting allowable allowances allows alluding allurements alluringly allusions elusive alluvium almanacs almighty almonds almost houses allos aloft aloha aloneness alongside aloofness allowed alpacas alphabetically alphabets alphanumeric alphas alpine alps already alright also alter pieces alterable alterations altercations alter ego alternated alternately alternations alternatively alternators alters altimeters altitudes altogether altruistically aluminium alumni alumnus alveoli always amalgamated amalgamations amanuensis amassing amateurishly amateurishness amateurism amazingly amazons ambassadors ambergris ambidextrous ambient ambiguously ambitiously ambivalently ambulance ambulatory ambuscades ambushers ambushing ameliorating amenability amenable amendments amenity Americans Americans amiability amicably amidships amidst amino ammeters ammonia ammunition amnesiac amnesty amniotic amoebic amongst amorality amorously amortized amounting amounts amurs amperes ampersands amphetamines amphibians amphitheaters amplifications amplifiers amplifying amplitudes ampules amputating amputations amputees amulets amusements amusingly anabolic anachronisms anachronistically anacondas anemia, anemic, anaerobic, anaerobically, anesthesia, anesthetic, anesthetics, anesthetize, anesthetized, anesthetizing, anesthetist, anesthetist, anagram, anagrammatic, anagrammatically, anagrams, anal, analgesia, analgesic, analgesics, anally, analogical, analogies, analogize, analogus, analogously, analog, analogs, analogy, analyzable, analyze, analyzed, analyzer, analyzers, analyses, analyzing, analysis, analyst, analysts, analytic, analytical, analytically, anamorphic, anonymous, anaphora, anaphoric, anarchic, anarchical, anarchism, anarchist, anarchistic, anarchists, anarchy, anathema, anatomic, anatomical, anatomically, anatomies, anatomist, anatomists, anatomy, ancestor, ancestors, ancestral, ancestries, ancestry, anchor, anchorage, anchorage is anchored, anchoring, anchorite, anchors, anchovies, anchovy, ancient, anciently, ancients, ancillary, and andante, andes, andrew, androgynous, android, androids, anecdotal, anecdotally, anecdote, anecdotes, anechoic, anemia, anemic, anemone, anemones, energy, aneroid, aneurysm, aneurysms, anu, angel, angelic, angelica, angels, angelus, anger, angered, angering, angers, angina, anginal, angiplasty, angle, angled, anglipes, angular, anglers, angles, anglian, anglican, angling, angola, angolan, angolans, angora, angorus, angrier, angriest, angriely, angry, angst, angstroms, anguish, anguished, anguishes, angular, angularity, anhydrous, anal, aniline, animal, animals, animate, animated, animatedly, animates, animating, animation, animations, animator, animators, animism, animist, animists, animosities, animosity, animus, anion, anionic, anions, anis, aniseed, aniseeds, anisotropic, anisotropies, anisotropy, anchor, ankle, ankles, anklet, anklets, anal, anals, anil, annealed, annealer, annealing, annex, annexation, annexations, annex, annexed, annexes, annexing, annihilate, annihilated, annihilates, annihilating, annihilation, anniversaries, anniversary, annotate, annotated, annotates, annotating, annotation, annotations, announce, announced, announcement, announcements, announcer, announcers, announces, announcing, annoy, annoyance, annoyances, annoyed, annoyer, annoyers, annoying, annoyingly, annoys, annual, annualist, annually, annuals, annuities, annuity, annul, annular, annuli, annulled, annulling, annulment, annuls, annulus, annunciation, anode, anodes, anodized, anodyne, anoint, anointed, anointing, anoints, anomalies, anomalous, anomalously, anomaly, anomic, anonym, anonymity, anonymous, anonymously, anonyms, anorak, anorax, anorexia, anorexic, another, answer, answerable, answered, answerer, answering, answers, antacid, antacids, antagonies, antagonized, antagonizes, antagonizing, antagonism, antagonisms, antagonist, antagonistic, antagonists, anti-anteater, anteaters, antecedent, antecedents, antechamber, antedate, antedates, antedating, antediluvian, antelope, antelopes, antennidal, antenna, antennae, antennas, anterior, anteriorly, anterum, anthem, anthems, anther, anthologies, 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 anthology, anthracite, anthrax, anthropic, anthropocentric, anthropogenic, anthropogenically, anthropoid, anthropological, anthropologist, anthropologists, anthropology, anthropometric, anthropomorphic, anthropomorphizing, anthropomorphism, anti-abortionists, anti-aircraft, antibiotic, antibiotics, antibodies, antibody, antic, anticipate, anticipated, anticipates, anticipating, anticipation, anticipations, anticipative, anticipatory, anticlimax, anticlockwise, anticoagulants, anticonstitutional, antics, anticyclone, antidepressant, antidepressants, antidote, antidotes, antifreeze, antigen, antigenic, antigens, antihistamines, antelope, antimatter, antimony, antioxidants, antiparticles, antipathetic, antipathies, antipathy, antipodes, antiquarian, antiquarianism, antiquarians, antiquaries, antiquary, antiquated, antique, antiques, antiquities, antiquity, antiseptic, antiseptics, antisocial, antistatic, antisymmetric, antisymmetry, antitheses, antithesis, antithetic, antithetical, antithetically, antitrust, antiviral, antler, antlers, antlion, antlions, antonym, antonyms, antral, antrum, ants, antwerp, anus, anvil, anvils, anxieties, anxiety, anxious, anxiously, anybody, anyhow, anymore, anyone, anyplace, anything, anyway, anyways, anywhere, orist, aorta, aortas, aortic, apace, apache, apaches, apart, apartment, apartments, apartness, apathetic, apathetically, apathy, ape, ape, apeman, apares, periodic, periodically, aperitive, aperitives, aperture, apertures, apiary, apes, apex, aphasia, aphelion, aphid, aphids, aphorism, aphorisms, aphorist, aphoristic, aphrodisiac, aphrodisiacs, apian, apiaries, apiarist, apiary, apiece, aping, apis, apish, aplenty, aplomb, apnea, apnea, apocalypse, apocalyptic, apocryphal, apogee, apolitical, apollo, apologetic, apologetically, apologia, apologies, apologies, apologized, apologesis, apologizing, apologist, apologists, apology, apoplectic, apoplexy, apostasy, apostate, apostates, apostle, apostles, apostolate, apostolic, apostrophe, apostrophes, apostrophes, apothecaries, apothecary, apotheosis, apple, appalled, appalling, appallingly, apples, apparatchik, apparatchiks, apparatus, apparatuses, apparel, apparelled, apparent, apparently, apparition, apparitions, appeal, appealed, appealing, appealingly, appeals, appear, appearance, appearances, appeared, appearing, appears, appease, appeased, appeasement, appeaser, appeasers, appeases, appeasing, appellant, appellants, appellate, appellation, appellations, append, appendage, appendages, appended, appendices, appendicitis, appending, appendix, appends, appertain, appertained, appertaining, appetizer, appetizing, appetite, appetites, applaud, applauded, applauding, applauds, applause, apple, applicant, applepi, apples, applet, appliance, appliances, applicability, applicable, applicant, applicants, application, applications, applicative, applicator, applicators, applied, applier, applies, applic, apply, applying, appoint, appointed, appointee, appointees, appointing, appointment, appointments, appoints, apportion, apportioned, apportioning, apportionment, apportions, apposite, apposition, appraisal, appraisals, appraise, appraised, appraisees, appraiser, appraisers, appraises, appraising, appraisingly, appreciable, appreciably, appreciate, appreciated, appreciates, appreciating, appreciation, appreciations, appreciative, appreciatively, apprehend, apprehended, apprehending, apprehends, apprehension, apprehensions, apprehensive, apprehensively, apprentice, apprenticed, apprentices, apprenticeship, apprenticeship, surprise, apprised, apprising, appro, approach, approachability, approachable, approached, approaches, approaching, approbation, appropriate, appropriated, appropriately, appropriateness, appropriates, appropriating, appropriation, appropriations, approval, approvals, approve, approved, approves, approving, approvingly, approximate, approximated, approximately, approximates, approximating, approximation, approximations, apricot, apricots, April, apriri, apron, aprons, apropos, apps, apsis, apsis, apt, apt, test, aptitude, aptitudes, aptly, aptness, aqua, aquilon, aquamarine, aquanaut, aquaria, aquarium, aquariums, aquatic, aquatics, aqueduct, aqueducts, aqueous, aquifer, aquifers, aquiline, Arab, arabesque, arabesques, Arabia, Arabian, Arabians, Arabic, Arable, Arabs, arachnid, arachnids, arachnoid, arachnophobia, arac, arax, ararat, arbiter, arbiters, arbitrage, arbitrager, arbitragers, arbitral, arbitrarily, arbitrariness, arbitrary, arbitrate, arbitrated, arbitrates, arbitrating, arbitration, arbitrations, arbitrator, arbitrators, arbor, arboreal, arboretum, arbor, arc, arcade, arcades, arcadia, arcading, arcana, arcane, arcanely, arcaneness, art, arch, archaeological, archaeologically, archaeologist, archaeologists, archaeology, archaeopteryx, archaic, archaism, archaisms, archangel, archangels, archbishop, archbishops, archdeacon, archdeaconry, archdeacons, archdiocese, archduke, archdukes, archenemies, archenemy, archer, archers, archery, arches, archetypal, archetype, archetypes, archetypical, arching, archipelago, architect, architectonic, architects, architectural, architecturally, architecture, architectures, architrave, architraves, archival, archive, archived, archives, archiving, archivist, archivists, archly, archness, archway, archways, arcing, arcs, arctic, ardency, ardent, ardently, ardor, arduous, area, aerial, areas, arena, arenas, errant, argent, argon, argot, arguable, arguably, argue, argued, arguer, arguers, argues, arguing, argument, argumentation, argumentative, argumentatively, arguments, argus, aria, arias, arid, aridity, aridness, arite, arise, arisen, arising, aristocracies, aristocracy, aristocratic, aristocrats, arithmetically, Arizona, Arkansas, armadas, armadillo, armaments, armatures, armbands, armchairs, armed, Armenia, armfuls, armholes, armies, arming, armistice, armless, armlets, armorers, armories, armor-plated, armory, armpits, armrest, arms, army, aromas, aromatherapist, aromatherapy, aromaticity, aromatics, aroused, arouses, arousing, arrangeable, arrangements, arranges, arranging, arrases, arraying, arrears, arrestable, arresting, arrests, arrivals, arriving, arrogantly, arrowhead, arrowheads, arrows, arsenals, arsenic, arsonists, artifactual, arterial, arteries, artfulness, arthritis, arthropods, artichokes, articles, articulately, articulations, articulatory, artifice, artificiality, artificially, artillery, artisans, artists, artistically, artlessly, artlessness, artworks, artieremas, asbestosis, ascendancy, ascents, ascertainable, ascertainment, asceticism, ascribing, ascriptions, aseptic, asexual, ashamedly, ashbins, ashen, ashore, ashtrays, asians, Asiatic, asides, asinine, askers, askew, asks, aslant, asleep, asocial, asparagus, aspects, asperity, aspersions, asphalt, asphyxiated, asphyxiation, aspirant, aspirated, aspirating, aspirational, aspirations, aspirators, aspires, aspiring, aspirants, assailable, assailants, assailing, assassinated, assassinating, assassinations, assassins, assaulted, assaults, assays, assemblages, assembler, assemblers, assembling, assented, asserting, assertions, assertively, assertiveness, assertiveness, assessing, assessments, assessors, assets, assiduity, assiduously, assignable, assignations, assignees, assignment, assignments, assimilable, assimilated, assimilating, assimilation, assistance, assisting, associates, associateship, associational, associatively, associativity, assonance, assortments, assuaging, assuming, assumptions, assurances, assuredly, assuring, Assyrian, asterisk, asteroids, asthmatic, astigmatism, astonishingly, astonishment, astoundingly, astrally, astringent, astrolabes, astrologers, astrology, astronautics, astronauts, astronomically, astronomy, astrophysicists, astrophysics, astutely, astuteness, asylums, asymmetrically, asymmetry, asymptomatic, asymptotically, asynchronously, atavistic, atheism, atheistically, atheists, Athena, Athens, atherosclerosis, athletes, athletically, athleticism, athletics, Atlantis, atlases, atmospherically, atmospherics, adults, atom, atomically, atomicity, atomization, atomized, atomistic, atoms, atonal, atonality, atonement, atones, atoning, atrial, atrium, atrociously, atrocity, atrophying, atropine, attachable, attached, attaches, attaching, attachments, attacker, attackers, attacking, attacks, attainable, attaining, attainments, attempted, attendances, attended, attendees, attenders, attending, attention, attentional, attentively, attentiveness, attenuated, attenuating, attenuation, attenuators, attestation, attesting, attests, attiring, attitudinal, attorneys, attracted, attractions, attractively, attractiveness, attractors, attributable, attributes, attributions, attritional, attuned, atypically, aubergines, auctioneers, audaciously, audacity, audibly, audiences, audiovisual, auditing, auditioning, auditions, auditorium, auditors, augurs, augmentations, augments, augury, augustus, antis, operas, orally, auriculus, auras, auspiciously, austerely, austerity, Australian, Austria, authentically, authenticated, authenticating, authentication, authenticators, authenticity, authorial, authorizations, authorizes, authoritarianism, authoritatively, authority, authorship, autism, autistic, audibans, autobiographies, autocracy, autocratically, autographing, autographs, autoignition, autoimmune, automates, automatically, automatics, automating, automation, automates, automobile, automorphisms, automotive, autonomously, autonomy, autopilot, autopsy, autosuggestion, automomal, auxiliary, availabilities, avails, avalanching, avant-garde, avariciousness, avenged, avenging, avenues, averagely, averaging, aversions, averted, averts, aviation, aviators, avidity, avionics, avocado, avoidable, avoidance, avoiding, avoids, avoids, avowals, avowedly, avulsion, avuncular, awaiting, awaits, awakenings, awaking, awarding, awards, awareness, awash, away, awesomely, awesomeness, awestruck, awfulness, awfulness, awhile, awkwardness, awkwardness, alls, awnings, awoken, awall, axed, heads, axemen, axes, axes, axial, axially, axillary, axing, axiom, axiomatic, axiomatically, axiomatizing, axioms, axis, axle, axles, axolotl, axon, axons, Ayurvedic, azalea, azaleas, azimuth, azimuthal, azores, aztec, aztecs, azure.